Civil engineering is one of the oldest engineering branches and one of the most best career options in engineering. As we all know, civil engineers are everywhere in demand, from municipal work to big construction projects. To have a successful career in civil engineering, basic knowledge is crucial about the related field. Civil engineering is a complex field that requires many knowledge, skills, and abilities to succeed. It's not possible to become a civil engineer without having a degree in the area. But if you're getting started as a new civil engineer on your path to becoming a professional, you'll need these essential skills. Civil engineers are more in demand in construction, real estate, infrastructure, projects, oil and gas, and other related industries. These are some of the largest and biggest employers worldwide after agriculture. A civil engineer needs to know basic civil engineering. These civil engineering basic knowledge, skills, qualities, and technical skills are essential for a fresher civil engineer. Civil engineers must improve their basic knowledge of civil engineering subjects and civil construction. As a fresher civil engineer, it is recommended you should add these skill sets to your resume and career profile. A person's abilities in civil engineering and the software skills required to become a successful civil engineer are discussed here. So let's get started. Civil engineers design significant construction projects, such as roads, airports, tunnels, dams, and bridges. They also supervise project construction and maintenance. They must possess a comprehensive skill set, from cost accounting to geology. Many civil engineers have jobs that require a very hands-on role in construction, while others may have positions more heavily weighted toward supervisory and administrative skills. So, civil engineers need to know the basics of civil engineering. As a civil engineer, you need to have the fundamentals of civil engineering to be successful. These include understanding the construction of bridges, dams, and buildings. It is also essential that you learn the basics of surveying and drafting to get involved in land surveying. Civil engineers must often manage complex projects, leading many to specialize in several areas. You can find all the information and the essential skills and qualities and civil engineering basics to become a successful civil engineer. It is advisable to understand the basics of civil engineering theory and its applications before applying for a job in civil engineering. The relevant technical skills required by civil engineers include project planning, design, construction, introduction to geology and surveying, etc. A good civil engineer should have a level of mathematics and physics that identifies and solves engineering. Civil engineers also need to be skilled in design techniques and working with maps, drawings, models, and CAD software. They need to predict any possible future problems and find solutions for them. Every civil engineer must possess a high level of technical skills to carry out construction projects. Following are some of the top technology they need to know. Math skills. Civil engineers use the principles of calculus, trigonometry, and other advanced topics in mathematics for analysis, design, and troubleshooting in their work. Tests of building materials. A sound civil engineer should have proper knowledge of different tests of building materials. Some actual tests are listed below: concrete test, slump, compression, split tensile, and soundness test. Soil test, core cutter, compaction, sand replacement, triaxial, consolidation test. Bitumen test, ductility, softening point, gravity, and penetration test. Detail video about the important point to gathered in these types of test within this week. Anyway, let's move forward. Investigation of soil. Various soil tests are conducted to determine the settlement and stability of soils before starting construction. So as a civil engineer, you should have enough knowledge of these tests performed at the site. Uses of surveying instruments. Usages of surveying instruments like the total station, theodolite, are also mandatory for every civil engineer. These instruments are used for marking and measurements. Standard codes used in construction. Every country has its standard safety specifications. Example is code for construction-related works. All new construction should follow all the rules and procedures mentioned in the standard codes. Otherwise, the chances of failure of a structure will always be high. Bar bending schedule. The bar bending schedule is essential for civil engineers and civil engineering basics. It provides the reinforcement calculation of the RC beam, such as cutting length, bending, the size of bending, etc. Estimation and bills. A civil engineer should prepare estimations and bills for a construction project. Quality control. Quality control ensures the profit of a project by reducing the extra costs. So you must have a basic knowledge of quality control, on-field management, knowledge of formwork, concreting, safety measures, etc. is also an essential aspect. Now let's end the video, guys. In next video, I will explain further about creativity, visualization, communication skills, and more about civil engineer. Thank you.